Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today's drive-by. It's 63 degrees and I'm in southern Florida. It's the 10th of February 2015 and today is Tuesday. I hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'm on the I-70, well, I'm actually on US 41 going towards Sarasota, Florida. Today I'm kind of not taking the thruway because I'm not in a major hurry. I'm taking the scenic route. I wanted to bring up a discussion on RMR red dot sites, and I've been going back and forth with RMRs trying to decide, you know, I have a Glock I'm getting worked on, I'm going to put an RMR sight on it at night. I'm not really sure what I wanted to do, so I decided to go with an RMR. I know they make a few of them. They make an adjustable one and a non-adjustable one, and they make a bunch of different MOA, which is the size of the dot. They make, you know, 3.25, 6.5, 7, 8, wide arrangement. And the difference is the larger the number, the bigger; the smaller the number, the smaller. Usually your smaller ones are better adapted for like rifles and stuff like that, because they, for a further range, they won't obscure your target. Whereas the little bit bigger dots are really meant, they're a little bit better on handguns, because you're not really shooting unless you're really competition way out to really far distances. Now they make a few different kinds. They make a dual illuminated, which requires no battery. It just works by tritium and some of the ambient light to power the dot. That doesn't, there's no battery, you don't have to replace the battery. There's no adjustments on it. Then they make a one with a battery that's auto adjusting, and it has, you can't adjust it, you can't bring it up or on or turn it off. Then they make an adjustable one, and of course the adjustable one is going to be your most expensive one, and that has a plus and a minus, a little rubber like pad on each side of the RMR. We can go up or down. You can actually set it to automatic mode, and I didn't know this. You can actually hold them both in a certain way, and then let go, and it'll go into automatic mode, and it'll be just it'll self-adjust. Or you can just have it off by holding and shut it right off. It won't use any batteries. Or you can go ahead and just adjust it. I had before the plus and minus one in the 3.25 MOA. I had sold it with my other gun I had. So I recently bought a few of the 6.5s auto adjusting, and I thought that the ones that you could adjust weren't auto adjusting. People were telling me they're better off with the auto adjusting without the rubber pads on them, because it's less to break or wear out, and I can understand that. Which is the best, you know, who knows? I probably would, you know, I tend to probably say with the rubber pads on it, because then you can turn it off, you can make it auto adjust, and they're probably pretty durable too, those pads. But a lot of people swear by the auto adjusting non-adjustable ones, okay, without the pads on them. And it's going to really be your decision on how you want to get it done. I will say I have a actually little overview there that I have a link in. I'll put a link in this right above here. You can take a look. There's a link, and I'll have a link on RMR cutouts. There's several companies that make RMR cutouts, and some don't even make RMR cutouts. You can actually take a gun like a Glock and buy an adapter and put an RMR on it, but then you have to take off your rear sight. You could get a cutout done. A lot of companies, what they do is they'll cut the back sight right off where it mounts, and you put your RMR right in there. But then you can't use an iron sight like a suppressor sight if you wanted to. Some companies will actually cut it out so you can use the back sight with it. Some will cut the back mounting part out and put it in the front of the RMR. So, you know, I don't know. Because then if you don't use the RMR and you have your iron sight in front of the RMR, you're losing the sight radius. So I just don't agree with that. And I saw one guy, what he did is he removed the total back where the sight goes, put the RMR on it, and then he put a little line on the rear of the RMR. I don't know what the hell that's for. Are you supposed to use that to sight with your front? I don't understand. I mean, where that even came from. Why would he even put that in there? It makes no sense. But he did. But so I would probably, and I am going with my Glock. I'm getting it done. And I found a company. I will be doing a review. Seems like a really nice guy. What you're going to want to know, if you do have somebody do your work, this is the most important thing. If you call them and they answer the phone, man, that's a good place to probably work with. Because then you could talk to the guy. If you email him and he emails you real fast back, that's good. And if they take your work and they don't give excuses, that's a good company. Granted, when companies get big, they tend to get a little sloppy in their customer service and stuff like that. And, a lot of these guys are charging a premium dollar, and they make you wait forever, 12 weeks, 13 weeks. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I mean, why would I want to wait 13 weeks to get an RMR done? That's like, that's insanity. So, I was looking around and I found a company, and I'm going to do a review. My Glock titanium slide that I do have, I always wanted to get an RMR on there, and I wanted to customize a little bit more, some rear side windows, some narrowing, removing logo, and some stuff like that. So I found a company, I bit the bullet, I sent the slide off with an RMR, and I've got some suppressor sights for it. So I sent it out to get all the work done. When I get it back, I will do a report on it, a rough draft on it, because it'll still have to go back out and get titanium plated again, because when they cut all that stuff out. But this company, I asked the guy to do me an RMR cutout to keep my existing sights, to put some side windows with depressions, to remove the rear serrations, to smooth out the slide on the corners. They corner it, they edge out the corners, and possibly put another port on top of the barrel. I have it quadruported, but a window or something like that, because I'd like to have the barrel show through a lot and remove the logos. And so he's going to do all that, and I'm going to see. He said it'd be about 3-4 weeks. Let's see how long it takes. And he's also with the RMR. If I don't want to use the RMR, I am going to have a machined cover. Okay, machined cover that I could cover with. And I don't want any logos on it. I don't want anything like that from the manufacturer that makes it. I don't want anything. I just want a regular slide like that, and that's all I want done. So we'll see what happens when I get it back, how it looks. But the guy seems pretty cool, and I would really just research it and read that link I have above here, and read about RMR cutouts, what you need to know. Myself, like I say, I would prefer the one where you can co-witness, have your rear sight, and have an RMR in there that you can take out and have them make a little plate. And you don't want a plate with their logo. Why would you want their logos and everything? Just a regular without a logo, the gun will look cleaner. I mean, that's why I'm paying to remove logos. So why would I want somebody else's logo on my slide? But I wanted to go through that and just bring that up. And I have a few links in the video here. You can take a look and click on them, get information about some different on stuff about the RMRs. But I will be doing a few more reviews when I get my slide back in. And that's just me. But I would always want to co-witness or be able to use your iron sights and have a cap for your RMR, so when you're not using, you can take it off, put a cap on it. You decide to sell the gun, you don't have this big cutout sitting there. And if you have a cap on it, it's smoother. And then if you do sell it, and if somebody doesn't have an RMR right away, that's great, because it will look good. But thanks a lot, and it looks like we have some Ohio plates in front of us for my drive-by on US 41 going northbound in Florida. And we are just up at the light where it's North Point Road and McIntosh Road. So thanks a lot. Have a great day, and thanks for tuning in my drive-by.